Holy cow. Last time, you could only see the pillars in the water. And that was not really good at giving you an impression of the final size of that thing. Ladies and gents, this is your personal virus, and it is a pleasure for me to welcome you back to our Minecraft Let's Play on the iCraft SMP server Season 4 with a lot of skeletons in our little house here. As you can see, we have made some progress off camera. I have epic shoes, feather falling, mending, unbreaking, death strider, everything you could ever wish for, and the perfect helmet for the 2 aqua affinity, respiration, mending, unbreaking. Perfect. Also, we have the perfect axes, the infection machine with unbreaking 5, fortune 3, unbreaking and unbreaking, efficiency 5, not unbreaking, and the same with a silk touch pick. So yeah, we are golden. I have done so much AFK fishing, it is crazy, but I am starting to lack the mending books now. Let me quickly show you the amount of stuff I have gathered. Yeah, looks decent. Full with books. Full with books. Books and a lot more books. But yeah, no mending books for quite a while now, but I guess it'll happen again eventually. And let me also show you the nether real quickly, because what is happening there is, I don't know, I find it so confusing. There we are. That's what we saw last time, right? But since then, people have been here and building quite a few confusing paths. I mean, this goes up somewhere, this goes there, this goes up there, something branches off in that direction, there's a path, and there's another path back there. It is super confusing to me. I had to find a mesa, which was, without the help of blooders, I would not have been able to do so. But I collected a bunch of clay, and we will need quite a lot of it today already. Because if we come back to our house here, we'll be able to see that a few things changed. I'm not sure if I had the pick there, and our armor stand is slowly filling with our starter armor. I hope I will get 2 more mending books before these pieces break. This is our very first pick that we made out of diamond. It's almost broken. We keep it there just for, I don't know, it's a memory thing. These chests are emptying out though. Yeah, more books than that one. And we do have a few pieces of carpet, just, you know, it's cozy for our feet. And there we can rub our dirty shoes when we come in. And it's totally not so that I can put an item in here, grab this carpet, and then go down to our very, very secret stash of, goodies. It's increasing slowly but steadily. And down here, we also have a lot of clay. And as I said, I will need a bunch of that today. I have off camera been working quite eagerly on the pillars that you saw last time. Here, check this stuff out. This is one of the things we will need a lot for the base. Yes, you heard me correctly. This super busy, super confusing, wild block. But because it is so super busy, this is why I need it. This to me looks like, especially from a distance, a super technical kind of thing, you know? I guess it's supposed to be a diamond, but to me it looks like some futuristic, wow, speak slower than you can pronunciate. That's what it should be. Some futuristic kind of circuits or something, especially when we put sea lanterns next to it. I think it gives a super cool effect. And this kind of gives away what style our build for this season will be. Infection machine. It will be very futuristic. It's actually from another video game, one of my favorite video games of all times. And now, enough rambling, let's head over to town so I can show you the progress I have made. Let me take some blocks with me though. And just behind this hill, we have town center. Glitcher.b built this guy, which looks really cool, like a little dock area. Oh, with the stone, I haven't seen that. That looks amazing. I on this built the enchanting room over there, I believe. Not entirely sure who built these. One of them is Mumbles. This is Glitcher.b. This looks super cool. I mean, all of it's so cool. So many people being online. Right now it's only Waffles, Koi, and me, but it's early for me, which means it's super late for them. But it's gonna be so great when this is all filled with more buildings and more people. Oh, Yeah, see that? We'll get to that in a minute, but I quickly want to check out who built these so I can tell you. Yeah, this right here is Mumbles MC Gumbles. His name confuses me. House he has already died over 100 times. It's pretty hilarious. Who lives here? Oh, that's Copy's townhouse. That also looks really, really nice. Oh, Koi's going to bed. I was too slow to say goodbye. Koi will hate me now. Oh, but who's that? Oh, that's Iron's house. This also looks cool with these stone walls and everything. I like it a lot. Really nice house. But now, to this monstrosity. Holy cow. Last time, you could only see the pillars in the water. And that was not really good at giving you an impression of the final size of that thing. What do you say now? Yikesy, I knew it was big. But seeing it now, the first time, when I finally had this circle perfect, which took me a couple of tries, but then I finally had it down, you kinda, you know, after doing 1 and 2 of these quarters, basically after doing 1/2, you kinda get the hang of it. You remember where things go and everything, and you get a feel for when it's off. But the first 2 quarters, I made a bunch of mistakes, and it took me a lot of time to find what I actually did wrong and where I went wrong and correct it. We will jump up there and I will explain to you all these lines. They're all pretty important, but this thing is ridiculously big. And this is just the very basic shape of it. It won't be a flat platform or anything. It'll be... I need to get up there in order to explain it to you properly. And with little Virus standing right there looking up at the camera will fly out to give you an overview of the ginormousness of this whole thing. It is really crazy. The whole thing that I'm building here in, well, let's not call it real life since it is from a game, but in reality it is over 2 kilometers, which is whatever it is in miles, large. So I'm building it on a scale of 1 to 4, or 4 to 1, no 1 to 4 I believe, so it'll be over 500 blocks in diameter, which is absolutely insane. The inner circle you see right there is 100 blocks wide, then we have a 10 blocks gap, and then a 90 blocks distance from that outer circle to the all the way out circle. And this is not the end of the base. Oh my goodness. It can only render incompletely if you're at the center like this. Oh, and also we will build up to max build height, so yeah, a lot of fun. But while we are spinning here, let me explain all these lines to you. We will do a bit of geometry here, so you have to learn something now whether you want to or not. Education for the win. So what I essentially needed to do was to split this ginormous circle into 6 equally large parts, which, considering that Minecraft is a game that works with literally blocks, is not all too easy, because doing proper angles is quite difficult. But luckily there's an easy solution for this problem. Because a geometrical shape, is that a word, that has exactly what I'm looking for here is the hexagon. If you draw a hexagon and fill in all the cross-section lines, I'm sure they have a proper name in English, but I don't know that, you get the exact shape that I need there. And the awesome thing about a hexagon is that if you draw a circle around it, you have a radius right here of the circle, which is the radius of our circle, that is exactly as long in an ideal hexagon, that is, as each side of the hexagon. So since we know the radius of our circle, we know the side length of our hexagon, so we just divide that by 2 and draw a line with that length from the center line that we already marked out earlier. So then all we need to do is to calculate the cross section from that line we just drew with the outer circle, and we have the spots where the weird shaped lines come in and we can draw them, which is what I just did there. But why do we need all of this? Well, we will get to that once I explain to you what I'm actually building here. But first, let me show you how I started building this in the very beginning. I will later discover a way better technique, but the very first thing I did was take my template that I have for this build, draw some lines on that template, then recalculate these lines into Minecraft dimensions, and with that started to build shapes. Look at it, it's quite painful. the main problem I had was that I was making so many mistakes with it. The calculations were difficult, like converting actual distances into Minecraft block distances. It was a stupid idea to do that mathematically. You can't really get that done, especially not if the image you're going with, which was my image, is scaled differently than your camera angle and everything. It was don't do what I was doing there, because as you can see, I am removing it again and again and again. I mean, this method does work, and after a lot of trial and error I figured out what my mistakes were and where I was going wrong. You will see in a second what I mean with that, but really just wait, I think 2 more minutes or something, and then you can see a way better method I came up with later. So from this top view, we are still talking about the first method here, I had this top view, I had a screenshot of it, and in this screenshot I used GIMP to draw in my dimensions so that I could see in the screenshot how large I would go, and then I was constantly going back between monitors and between the game and GIMP to check if I was correct, and it was a pain, a huge pain. And even though it looks like I'm succeeding here, just wait, this is still all wrong. Happy Virus there thinks he has the first part of a half circle done and complete. Just wait, we will remove that. Yep. Also this looks good, right? No, it's wrong, it's off. And I do fully realize that I don't have to be so picky. Here you see how this is how I was working there, going back and forth. I do fully realize that I do not have to be so picky about the dimensions, but I think that if you do a large project like this, the more precise you are in the beginning, the more mistakes you can make during the end. But if you have your basic dimensions off, the whole thing will look kinda off. So I'm really picky when I start with this and with the footprint and everything, but later on we will more eyeball it. And especially with the second method that we will see in just a second, it's so much easier, and you can eyeball things while still being precise. It's so much faster. But yeah, almost done. This shape looks off, doesn't it? But that is because it's on an angle, and this is what makes this build so difficult. Oh, there you're getting a sneak peek of what we will be building in just a minute, but I wanted to show you the method I've been talking about, and that is, I still have my GIMP down here, but I found a program that lets me make this transparent. You see what I mean? I can make a GIMP really only semi-see-through, and with that I could align my image and all the lines I needed, and then literally look at this monitor while my guy was walking around and I was drawing the lines. I could see that on the second monitor. This made everything so much easier, but yeah, this is kind of what we're building. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? So let's jump into the replay mode, which I finally managed to get working, and see how much fun it is to come up with these structures. Yeah, it is absolutely crazy. I love checking it out in the nighttime, where you can see the shadows so clearly. You see where these circle things come in with the actual circle. That shows us that these shapes aren't quite perfect. You see this gap right there? It's way larger than these. These are practically non-existent, but wait a second, I need to see something. I will live with it for now. Over there you can see the thing we built last. Wow, don't comment on its shape. It's supposed to look that way, okay? Oh, I wanted to quickly sleep so we can check it out from down there and see how it looks. Then we will check it out from the sky. And then I will try to get an angle at which I can show you how it will roughly look once it is finished. I've only done one of these, and as you saw, we will need 3 because we have 3 of all the other. Okay, that gave me that tingly sensation in my tummy. I like it. These jumps, they are cool. Yeah, we need 3 of these as we needed 3 of all the others too, because we will have 3 main platforms that will all be kinda identical, just on an angle. Dude. I am excited for this. This is so insane. Absolutely insane. This thing now taking shape, oh, it is the coolest thing in the world, but this makes it really difficult for me to find an angle at which we can, I think I will have to do that with the camera account, so yeah, this thing is too big to handle for me. I mean, you guys. Over here at Glitcher.b's amazing house, this thing looks really cool. But he has that monstrosity when he looks out of his window now. I really hope he doesn't mind too much. I mean, it will look really epic eventually. But until then, it's a ginormous construction site. Wowee, wowee. I think what I will do is remove all these helper lines, because they are really making it more confusing than it needs to be, and then it'll be easier to make out the actual shape of it. But once we have all of these in and have them 3D and not just the footprint of it really looks inappropriate. Once it's 3D, it'll look a lot different. I mean, wow, how can I fit this thing into the picture, trying to show you how it will look when it won't even render in halfways? This is so crazy. Okay, let me maybe try it from around here. Justice has come. I have one word for you. The StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void Golden Armada version of the Protoss mothership. It's one word if you don't put spaces in. That is the end goal for that thing. It'll look like this, just a bit more pixelated since it's Minecraft, maybe like this. Ew, that's actually ugly. Nope, I don't like it anymore. Let's blow it up. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. I'm way too excited for this thing. It'll be incredibly difficult, the most complicated, complex and difficult build I have ever attempted. But you know, we have a year of time, so why not make use of this time? Oh, I got the tingly tummy sensation again from jumping down there. How does that look now? Yeah, okay, that is a lot better. Not so busy, not so confusing anymore. I will leave these lines because they are perfect for... they're just a really good help for me to figure things out and align my template images and everything. So these will stay, but all together, it is starting to slowly take shape. It is getting nighttime though. I need to sleep. Wow. Can't wait to make more progress on that thing, honestly. Oh, by the way, check me out. I am in full mending gear. It's absolutely crazy. I have a looting 3, sharpness 5, mending, whatever, everything sorts, so yeah. It's been, I believe, 2 weeks now that the server is up and running. Oh, so can't wait. And considering what I've done in 2 weeks, I think I can make this thing happen in about a year. But with that, we will be out for today. Oh, remember the clay I mentioned in the beginning of the video? Yeah, we will not get to that. I am totally out of time. I wanted to remove all the temporary blocks, or no, not the temporary ones, but the ones that are proper, and replace them with clay, because as you saw, this thing will be mostly yellowish. But yeah, I'll either do that off camera, or I will even not bother with it at all for now. But with all this being said and done, now it is time to say goodbye. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope I will see you in the next one. This was your personal virus, and I hope I got you infected. Look at this view. Dude, this is quite something. I can't wait to have nighttime. Great for demonstrating purposes. I can't wait to get this thing going here and to have this view constantly. Since it is nighttime and my hammer just broke, let's check out our hut here. And
Virus, I think we need to discuss something here. You gave me brand new pants.
Yeah.
I want those pants.
Oh.
'Cause I won the deal.
You like these better?
I won the deal. I get Virus's pants.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna name them when I get an iron anvil. I'm gonna name them Virus's pants.